Hello, this is our group assignment for learner and learning subject. I am Vanida Asang.
And I'm Aziehah binti Ismail.
In this presentation, we're gonna present about type of learner, what is our learning style, and also what is our different learning style. There are 7 types of learner we have searched, which is interpersonal, intrapersonal, kinesthetic, verbal, auditory, visual, and also logical. I will explain about interpersonal, intrapersonal, and also kinesthetic. Interpersonal is a person who more like to study in a group, in a 2-person or more. They like to share their knowledge with their friends, and they like to hear what are their friends' opinion. Next is intrapersonal. Intrapersonal is a person who like to study in quietly. They like to study alone. They are tend to think. They are tend to doing their work by their own thought and make their own analysis. Third is kinesthetic. Kinesthetic is more to physical learner. They like to do activity and playing games. Playing games is such like hide and seek. Like a teacher will write a sentence in a piece of paper, and then the teacher will hide the paper in everywhere in a classroom, so that the children will looking for the paper and they have to read it before they are looking for another one piece of paper. And now I will pass to my partner Aziehah binti Ismail to explain about verbal, auditory, logical, and also visual.
The next learning style is verbal. The verbal learning style is also known as the linguistic learning style. These students are natural-born speakers and will given a chance to verbally express themselves. Verbal style learners often find careers in politics, writing, and in speaking. Next is visual learners. This visual learning style is one of the most popular learning styles. They prefer to see information through flowchart, diagram, mind map, and many infographics, like visualized in their head. Visual learners usually get career in video, art, architecture. Okay, 6th on the list is logical. Logical learners are sometimes called mathematical style learners. These type of students are enjoy working on problem and figuring out the answer to the problem. Logical learners get very engaged with different problems. They find career as scientist, mathematician, and detective. The last learning style is auditory learner. Auditory learners are sometimes called musical learners. This type of student make the most of sound like jingle and music. They prefer to listen the information rather than reading it. And if you always remember what somebody said, then you might be an auditory learner. Auditory learners often find work as sound engineers, musicians, and even songwriters.
Thank you to Aziehah about the explanation. Now I would like to present my learning style, which is kinesthetic. I am a person who more like to do a physical activity. Usually I will read and rewrite, which means after I read a text, I will write it back or rewrite. In a text, I will find out a keyword so that I can remember the keyword and also the key, what we call it, key title. The title have a subtitle, right? So a title, I remember the title and I will looking for the keyword in a subtitle, like that. So in exam, before exam, I will do this learning style a week before I sit an exam. So when exam, we have to write the answer, right? So the learning style I have did is will make me remember. When I read exam question, I will remember, oh, this key point, I have read this and I have wrote this. The physical activity make me remember what I have wrote and what I have read. So easy for me to write the answer when I sit the exam. So this is my brain test result, which is it's not more to my right brain or it's not more to my left brain. My brain test results are balanced. That means when my right brain creates something exciting and adventurous word, my left brain will help me to make sense of it and keep track of everything. I tend to express my individuality not just in word but also in action. Although I'm perfectly comfortable running a schedule or a planning, but sometimes I just love to throw spontaneously. I am able to understand myself and live in general from so many wonderful perspectives. And now, I would like to pass this presentation to my friend Nur Aziehah to present about her learning style.
This is my learning style. My learning style is auditory learners. Why auditory learners? That is because I always prefer listening rather than reading. For example, my habit and I always make voice memos on my phone. Like I record my own voice about the notes and then I listen to them when I have a free time, especially when I want to sleep. That is how my learning style. That is why I say that I'm a auditory learners. This is my brain test result. As you can see, overall result they show my personality is more at the right brain because it's 63%.
Before we end our group presentation, we would like to share our differences in type of our learning style. Me, Vanida Asang, my learning style is kinesthetic, where I have to read and write. I will repeat these two physical activity in twice or more. It will make me easy to remember and understand what I have wrote and what I have read. Now I will pass to Nur Aziehah.
Thank you, Vanida. As you can see here, our type of learning is really different. Me, more like to listening and watching rather than reading like Vanida do. The thing that I always do is read something aloud. Then I record myself, then listen to the recording again. I more understand and remember things that I have heard. So I think that's all from our group today. Thank you very much for watching.